On this Monday in the state of Lagos, we are going to look at the reports on the newspaper headlines. I have with me the Vanguard, subsidy removal, Nigeria on the brink of collapse. This is coming from Catholic bishops. 5 killed in Adamawa as hoodlums loot government private warehouse for food items. Another report, ECOWAS gives Niger Republic coup plotters 1 week to restore Bazoum as president. And other report, have Mr. Felix. Come on, Mr. Felix.
Mr. Christian.
Let's start with what happened in Adamawa State. The citizens went in to loot government warehouses.
Well, I wouldn't blame this. I wouldn't actually blame the
looting. Use about looting.
I would actually blame this the citizen. The government are the cause of the situation on ground. They've increased a lot of things and without considering the masses, and they are making mockery of the masses. They are telling the people, let the poor breathe, and the poor are not getting what to use to breathe. They are saying, let the poor breathe, and a lot of the masses are not. I heard what one of the analysts said. He said, why is it coming up? Why is that thing coming up from Adamawa?
Because an opposition party state.
Because that's not this. We are not looking at opposition. We are not looking at any. It affects everybody. It affects every this thing. I don't want a situation where this government are going to be killing people.
That is, are you against the protest that is coming up by NLC?
NLC is protesting. They are not going on strike. You understand? The NLC are dogs that can bark. They cannot bite. I am surprised. They are dogs that can bark, but they cannot bite. We no longer listen to them. We will all go out one day, one day. Oh, first is useless government.
Without the alliance with the NLC.
Where was NLC when we did answers? Where were they? Listen, when you put someone to the wall, you will see the reaction. That is what happened in Niger. Look at what the government that took over. He said ECOWAS are biased. But why they are biased is that he said the person that won that the president then died. Instead of them to use the parliamentarian to be the next president, they took the son. They took the son of the president that died, and the son of the president that died never did well. Rather, he was putting pressure. They were suppressing the citizen, and now they took over from.
Everyone say they're going to use a military.
The ECOWAS presidents, those in ECOWAS, let them go and check their states. Let them go and check their state. For example, the chairman of ECOWAS. The chairman of ECOWAS
is your president.
The chairman of ECOWAS. I am not speaking. What I'm saying that the chairman of ECOWAS, whoever is the chairman, did not come the right way. It was not an election. It was selection. He didn't win that election.
Let the court decide whether he didn't win or not.
The court, we already know where the court are pointing finger at.
How can you say you know?
We already know where the court are pointing finger at.
Just say you speculate. You are speculating.
Okay, if you say I'm speculating, let's watch and say. I will remind you when the time comes.
So, is military solution going to bring to an end the coup in Niger?
It's better.
Military solution.
It's better. In Nigeria, we need a military coup to stop all this useless thing they are doing.
Everyone said they are going to invade.
No, sir. We need military coup to invade Nigeria because of all the stupid thing they are doing.
Many people will not agree with you.
If they like, let them not agree. Because this is what happened in Niger. That allowed the military to take over.
And the people are rejoicing.
The people are rejoicing. Are they supposed to be rejoicing? Rather, they saw that what these people are doing, they are enslaving them. They're not governing them. We're having the same issue in Nigeria.
Okay, today the president is going to address Nigerians. What do you think they should?
What does they have to offer?
What do you think we should address?
There's nothing they can address us. We don't need this address. Revert the palm price before. Revert it back to 168.
Or you say they should remove subsidy? They should bring back subsidy.
listen, it should revert it to 168 and allow our refinery to be working. When that is gone, we will not know where we are going to.
So you don't need any address, just
we don't need any address, because when he said the end of subsidy has come, he never addressed Nigerian citizens. It was in his inauguration day. He said the end of subsidy is gone. So it does not need for him to address us. Let him just tell us, I have given another, let the other follow.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Felix, for your contribution this morning. Happy Monday. This one is the last day of the month.
It is the last day. Let's pray whether God will send the Messiah to us, and I believe see, we need help from God.
In Adamawa State,
you can see what happened in Adamawa State. Adamawa is behaving like Edo man now. Edo people, you know, we don't take last.
They go and loot government.
No, not looting, no. It's their right. How can you store food in the house
when people are
hungry? Where is one of the food? It's not looting. The government and the one looting.
They looted it.
Which looted it? They are hungry. An angry man is a hungry man. You lock those food inside there to rot. During COVID-19, you see a lot of food rotting. And now you expect them to. How can you put a goat meat fried, lock inside the room, and you put the dog outside to guide? What will happen?
The deputy governor says that it is not because of hardship, but it's because of what is happening around the country. Generally, people are suffering.
Well, the deputy governor is in Nigeria.
Yes, in Adamawa State.
So he doesn't know that what is happening in the country is hunger. It's hunger. So does he want the whole country to come to Adamawa? The people there have done to it. So
are you saying that they should escalate to other places?
That's only language the government here. That's only language the government here. Strike. You can see what happened in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And the people are happy, jubilating.
But ECOWAS said they are going to use their military.
Who is ECOWAS? How many of them remain is civilian there? Those civilians, they are dictatorship. Is it Tinubu who came now and promised us Eldorado at the end? He hit up with cutlass and hammer. What's the difference between military and the racing?
They are going to invade Nigeria.
They can't do that.
They have given Nigeria 7 days.
They can't do that. Did they do that in Sudan? Did they do that in Burkina Faso? Did they do that in Guinea? Did they do that in Mali?
You watched the meeting yesterday?
If they do that, Nigeria is going to suffer it. Are you aware the border are close to Nigeria? Are you aware we have been feeding Nigeria? So if there is any fight there now, when you know Nigeria will all come to Nigeria, we have our own problem already. Our military have been stressed
by Boko Haram,
bandit, and even the southeast. So where are you going to start from? Is it the people who are not happy with you going to support you? No, we are not going to support the military.
Nigerian military.
Support them for what? They don't need to even go there. Let the Niger face their problem.
Our president is the chairman of ECOWAS, so he needs to be involved.
The chairman, as he chair Nigeria, as he president Nigeria, has he done what we supposed to say? Okay, our president support you, go. Just the way Ukraine support the UK president. And if Tinubu come today and say want to go and fight Nigeria, I'll tell you, if we kill you there, well, we are not happy.
Okay, let's look at, is NLC truly prepared for nationwide protest, or it has been compromised? Because tomorrow is another.
I am telling the Igbo all over Nigeria, mostly Lagos, they should lock their shop, support this protest. Yeah, really. If Southeast can be locked for 14 days and the able to not come down, they should do that. Lock all the shop, let everyone respect it.
That is the protest.
That's it. They should not go and push up. And this transporter, they should who are crying that no point, nothing. They should not pack their vehicle in the house. That's the only way the government here.
Okay, lastly, let's look at this one. In the southeast, there's sit at home 14 days. And you can see transportation from here to the southeast have been suspended.
more than 30,000, 35,000 with AC got to 35,000 where do you get that money? So if you have the family,
I know what is going to Southeast.
that I'm telling you now. If for example now, if for example you have emergency at home now, want to go, and you are 5, you know how much is that? Everything has gone up, including house rent. Everybody now,
Everything.
you form government. Go to Agbo everywhere now, collecting money.
Right, so the rice has gone up.
Everything, rice, potato, tomatoes, pepper has gone up.
I went to price tomato yesterday just for like this 500.
And people are not trekking. We are not used to that before. People are having ulcer. The highest sickness was malaria before. Now the highest sickness is ulcer and arthritis.
I hope what happened at the man will happen in Lagos State.
If you happen in Lagos State, it's good. I let people go and enjoy themselves. It's their right. It's their money. Yes. It's their money now. They work for it. It's their money. Is it the government money? It's taxpayer now. When you are keeping everything there, what they expect.
I don't support to tell people to go and.
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you. You don't need to say support. Talk. It's happening there. Did anybody tell them what to do there? That's the question. Did you tell them? Did anybody tell them what to do? A hungry man is an angry man. They are hungry. Do you want them to die like that?
Are you coming out to protest tomorrow?
What I'm doing is already protest. I will come out. We pay the purpose to be here.
Before the protest, what do you advise the president to do?
He said he's going to address Nigeria. What is he going to tell us? Lie. What is he going to tell us? Number one, I want to hear president will say, number one is problem is Southeast. DSM, they listen and be carried under their people. Southeast, open your shop, do your business free. Emefiele to be released under the DSS service. Then Nigeria and make sure university reverse whatever you have increased. Try. If it's 500 naira, let it be 500 naira. House rent, stop, don't increase house rent. You see people with plate. People will welcome you are there. But if you don't do that, you are coming to tell us on national TV. You just enter, you are 2 months old, you are this, my brother. That's not what we are putting up for.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Logan. Tomorrow, let's start with the sit at home in the Southeast. 14 days. Thank you very much, my brother. You see, Nigeria never obeyed the court order. Since I know the history of this country, Agidi may be the problem. Our senators in House of Assembly can never find a solution of Southeast because of selfish interest. Our senators who are supposed to make things easier to the people that they represent in there, but they always try to make things difficult to the masses in Southeast. Let the federal government of the Republic of Nigeria, let the governors, senators should go to Southeast now, begin to sell market inside that market for people to come out. 14 days, 14 good days, nothing moving on in Southeast. Nobody. I want to remind you something, boss. There's so many people, if they don't sell in a day, they cannot eat. If they don't sell market in a day, they will not eat. Due to know the kind of the people that represent us in our people will vote for as our choice. Simple matter, simple mathematics. Talk to this man to release this young man. Let him go home. Stop suffering people and killing people. Okay, now we're talking about Southeast. Are you trying to tell me that Southeast, there's some things that are coming from Southeast now look affect all Nigerians? The little something that coming from that place is affecting the Southeast the more. Yes. The governors who making their family use the seat as the family property. Let them feel it small. Like us, where they suffer and since. I mean, 14 days is a long. That 14 days, I'm calling it again. 14 days. Yes. I don't blame the people that don't come out because nobody want to risk his life. I got me. But in the same process, I advise for many people. I beg, no matter anything that will bring you outside because of this seat at home, stay at home. If your neighbor have, don't be ashamed to beg him, collect it from him, sustain yourself until then because of issue of life. Okay, let's move on. Another state, you see the residents looting government warehouses because they are of the situation in that state. My brother, our representative never known the. You saw that report, Abi? Yeah? You heard about it? I heard about it. Our representative never one day help masses. They always like to where people will have a lot of problems. Are you getting me? So all these call representatives in this repeat it again. They don't have a feeling of masses. When they get there, they will think say the thing, not the place, not the property. They always feel like they know how to deal with the masses. So my brother, I'm not even want to talk about. I'm talking about my home. Okay, ECOWAS say they are going to use military action against. Believe all those words they exist. ECOWAS, yes. I don't believe. Because if they don't believe, killings is going on in South East so many years. Now when people want to rejoice, just God won't help them now. Just God want to help them. Now they want to intervene. Military takeover. I love that. In fact, it's what Nigeria is supposed to. It's what's supposed to happen in Nigeria. That military, the takeover military government. Yes, I value that than all these criminals, armed robbers. Say that the governors and the senators and the president. I value military. Please let peace come. The country, are they complaining when they want to intervene? It's a question I ask you. The masses in the jail, are they complaining concerning issue of the military taking over? If they complain, now they go intervene. Why they want to intervene? Because the masses are rejoicing. So they don't want the happiest, the happy of the masses. International community. Okay, lastly, NLC is going on strike. Do they have the capacity? I beg, now their pocket they find. Leave all those ones. I know they like to talk about them. When they come out now, the only thing you go see, if they come out this morning, tomorrow morning, you go hear say court have already stop them to know. So they are not effective. No. They forget about them. They don't have anything. In fact, the only people that follow the protest don't have anything to do for house. It's a lazy people. So who will not protest? Allow this protest when the justice will be done concerning this issue of Obi and the Atiku and this man called himself INEC president. So we never have the time of them. Let the courts do the right thing and when they want to do them. But if they completely fall into the victim again, they don't get. Thank you very much, my brother, for your contribution. Okay, then let me. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Adegowa. Good morning. Yeah, I have a very, very important question to ask you this morning. ECOWAS military solution, is it what is needed to stop that crisis in that country?
Okay, before the military intervention goes in, before it kicks in, there's a 1-week ultimatum given to Nigeria. You see, there's a reason why they call you guys Nigerians, why they call you a giant of Africa. And I think it's time that we have been asked that question for real, and we need to practicalize it. This simply means you need to walk and talk. Okay, I mean there are still so many Western nations that see Africa, Nigeria as a giant of Africa, right? So, and we must wield it. Let me tell you, one of the reasons why Egypt and all that are not being really considered as giant of Africa is because they tend to mind themselves. They don't really interfere in. They don't have good.
Don't play the big brother role.
They don't do that. They're always self-centered. It's unfortunate. We understand that we have our own internal crisis. Okay, we do understand that we have our internal crisis. But you see, when I look at the Western African map and I see how strategic Nigeria is, Nigeria happens to be one of those countries that doesn't have any of the Western, army sighted in its nation. In Niger, you have about 4 Western nations. You have USA, you have Germany, I think you have France, and then I think you have one other states. Basically, like 80% of the Western African countries have one military base by the Western.
Even in Sudan.
So you see, and this thing is going to cost us. But I will tell you that, earning goodwill. You understand? Goodwill is an intangible asset. Earning goodwill, which is demanding respect, demanding goodwill in your environment, doesn't come cheap. If you want people to respect you in this bus stop, you know what you always do now. You come, maybe you bring food, you bring things, it costs you some money, but along the line, you will have that goodwill. When people see you, don't touch him, don't do this. You get the point. So yes, but that doesn't mean you don't have your own family issues at home, right? The point now is, I have listened to quite a lot of people, and I can see that so many of them have become so timid. I can see them speaking without the Nigerian spirit, and I'm quite disappointed because, see, as a Nigerian, you have to be resilient. Okay, even in the face of what tribulations, challenges, you have to remain resilient, resolute. We must ensure that there's peace in that Nigeria. Let me tell you, if we are able to overcome the coup, this will further help us galvanize even the army to fight against this insurgents.
Because you have borders with
Let me tell you, are you aware that if we overthrow the coup, the soldiers will now be willing, will have more inroads to fight
But the people in Niger are celebrating the coup.
because they don't have understanding.
That's the population
Yes,
in Nigeria.
because they don't have understanding. Okay? Because they do not have this understanding. The point is, they are celebrating it because the government there, yes, has failed in some ways. But the problem didn't start from him. And also, I would put it to the fault that government, that president, made serious mistakes. Because he left one person in a position for over 11 years. Nobody does that. Nobody can become a CDS or chief of staff in Nigeria. You cannot become a chief of staff in Nigeria for more than maximum, I think, 4 years. They will replace you.
Emefiele tried the same.
Emefiele was not. Look at just what happened to Emefiele. You see, they said that when a wife stays so long in her husband's house, over time she will become a witch because she can predict everything about the husband. Okay, especially when the husband is not dynamic. Get the point? Now,
So this is what the wisdom.
no, I'm telling you the fact. That president made a fool of himself, and he actually set himself up for that trap. Because the man has been able to galvanize so much. There's a reason why in every business management there's what we call, staff's transfer system. They'll take you from one outlet to another. From one outlet, they will probably return you back, or they take you to more branches. Why? Because they know that when you stay 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you begin to what we call galvanize your own internal forces.
Yeah.
Then you start building what we call like a caucus, and over time this is what brings what we call this revolution. I mean, if you read a lot about these Americans, robber barons, these rich guys like Carnegie, Roosevelt. These are the guys, Rothschild. These are people that when they were like Carnegie, when he was really, he was majorly into steel. In his factories, he realized that when the laborers started coming into union, he discovered that those people that imaged their upline, like the supervisors, have stayed in that department for long. And people now tend to trust them. People now tend to follow their arguments. Okay, you get the point.
So some people believe that Niger, the size of Niger is almost the size of Nigeria.
Nigeria has more desert than us.
Yeah, I know. There's that.
They have this uranium resource. We know that.
They have a link with Russia.
In everything, Nigeria is a small boy to us. Don't our population.
The suppliers.
Do you know?
From these are livestock.
No, it's simply because we have become so docile. Because we have become oil dependent. But that doesn't necessarily mean. Listen, Nigeria can ordinarily feed the whole of Africa.
Yeah.
But we are just being docile. You know why I'm so happy about subsidy? Nigeria has always reacted to the people who are what kind of more of a reactive person. We like to push. Subsidy removal has triggered so many of us. Yes, and we tend to do our best when we are being pushed. And I think this is what you see how people will massively not, follow through with that NLC.
Yeah, are they really prepared?
The NLC protest will fail. Should I tell you why? NLC has been, they have been labeled as a sister group of Obi. Okay, they are like Obi's army wing. That's one. Secondly, NLC are dealing with, when we are talking of the highest propagandist party, those that are very good in propaganda, APC is one of the best parties that know how to run propaganda. Do you get the point? So they are very cool with their propaganda. And between today, this is you see that Tinubu wants to stop this, right? That's a strategy. There are so many things he will say. But tomorrow, don't be surprised that Lagos State. You see, some of the things I say, you see that they are like coming into pass. I told you about Tinubu, do this. You see, he wants to talk today again. He spoke last week, right? He wants to speak again today. Don't be surprised that Lagos State and some APC states by tomorrow morning will start releasing their palliatives. Don't be surprised that by tomorrow God first, Lagos State will tell you that they are slashing all BRT buses by 50%. Tell me why people will say they want to go.
Let's look at Adamawa. What happened at Adamawa?
Adamawa is a opposition party state. See, when you are looking at it, always make sure that you look at things from the up. Look at it from the upper view. Don't be looking at it from the ground level. Look at it from the up level. You will realize that two states have been trying to agitate people. They have been trying to spark that spirit of ginger. Those two states basically are opposition states. You have the Edo, and then you have the what? Adamawa, which happens to be an Atiku, place of origin. They held a meeting on, what's it called? I think they held a meeting on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think that those are part of the things that the plans there?
Might be a strategy.
Let me tell you, these are schemes. They did that so that they will cheer up the other northern states like, guys, this offer too much. We'll do that. And then they were cutting away with food and all that. So that the opposition parties will react. This is what an APC did in 2012. So that playbook, they are trying to play it again. You could recall when PDP brought out subsidy. That's why I told you that. The PDP are not good at propaganda. They are as weak as, I don't know, they are just as weak as a spider. They don't have spine. They are not ready to spend. For that subsidy to survive 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Let me tell you, one of the most adaptive people in the world is Nigerians. We are already adapted to it.
Subsidy.
Yes. That time that the thing was really hot was when PDP should have swung into action, go with their propaganda, start agitation from their own states because they know they can still control their own people. They tried to do it yesterday in Adamawa. Adamawa thought that this thing is becoming, other states are not reacting. Let us, before it goes, get to something else. Okay? And I will tell you once again, Victory will rigged Binani House. Victory rigged Binani House. But of course, there's nothing she can do.
There's nothing she can do.
No. Because if Binani becomes the governor, then Tinubu will leave that seat. But Tinubu will not leave that seat. So Binani she was one of the scapegoats that they sacked.
Okay, thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to this channel, and comment, help us share and like. Till tomorrow for another wonderful edition of the program, Reactions on the Street. I'm Christian Chiku, thanks for watching.